Those who make the worst use of their time are the first to complain of its brevity. Poetry is what gets lost in translation. People do not seem to realize that their opinion of the world is also a confession of their character. Being ignored hurts, but don't make the mistake of begging someone for attention. The reason I talk to myself is because I'm the only one whose answers I accept. How many things would you attempt if you knew you could not fail? The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected. Thinking is not to agree or disagree. That's voting. The brain is a wonderful organ. It starts working the moment you get up in the morning and does not stop until you get into the office. Education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your temper or your self-confidence. Freedom lies in being bold. Don't tell anyone that you're lonely, because once again you will convince yourself of this. Silence is an ocean. Speech is a river. When the ocean is searching for you, don't walk into the river. Listen to the ocean. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. If you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. The best way out is always trough. If you want to master a habit, the key is to start with repetition, not perfection. The true measure of a man is how he treats someone who can do him absolutely no good. We love the things we love for what they are. If we couldn't laugh, we would all go insane. The world is full of willing people, some willing to work, the rest willing to let them. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Death may be the greatest of all human blessings. The greater the difficulty, the greater the glory. Learn to be silent. Let your quiet mind listen and absorb. Home is not where you were born. Home is where all your attempts to escape cease. Great achievement is usually born of great sacrifice, and never the result of selfishness. I am not bothered by the fact that I am not understood. I am bothered when I do not know others. If you're silent about your pain, they'll kill you and say you enjoyed it. There are two medicines for all ills: time and silence. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength, and mastering yourself is true power. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. No one has ever become poor by giving. Never argue with someone whose TV is bigger than their bookshelf. Even a fool learns something once it hits him. Man is not made for defeat. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. Victory is always possible for the person who refuses to stop fighting. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. Never let your sense of morals prevent you from doing what is right. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. You need power only when you want to do something harmful. When you have to make an important decision, go with your heart and not your brain. That's the only way you'll live with the mistake in peace. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. It is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others to succeed. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. If you are afraid of loneliness, don't marry. Open your mind before your mouth. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. Optimism is the faith that leads to achievement. It is is easier to build strong children than to repair broken men. Education is teaching our children to desire the right things. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment. Act with kindness, but do not expect gratitude. Devote the rest of your life to making progress. Wisdom comes not from age, but from education and learning. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. However much you deny the truth goes on existing. If the truth shall kill them, let them die. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Do not pray for an easy life, pray for strength to endure a difficult one. Life is too short to be disappointed by your mistakes. Everything in the universe is within you. Ask all from yourself. A man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. Don't waste time on what you can't change. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. You can kill a man, but you can't kill an idea. Being entirely honest with oneself is a good exercise. You will not face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Men are like steel. When they lose their temper, they lose their worth. Don't educate your children to be rich. Educate them to be happy, so they know the value of things, not the price. One's destination is never a place, but a new way of seeing things. A mother takes 20 years to make a man out of her boy, and another woman makes a fool of him in 20 minutes. If an expert says it can't be done, get another expert. The more laws a society has, the less justice. All great things are done for their own sake. Kites rise highest against the wind, not with it. If you hate someone, then you are defeated by them. First method of estimating the intelligence of a ruler is to look at the men he has around him. You buy yourself an enemy when you lend a man money. A man's true character comes out when he's drunk. Never love anyone who treats you like you're ordinary. When in doubt, tell the truth. It will confound your enemies and astound your friends. The problem with the world is that intelligent people are full of doubts, while the stupid ones full of confidence. Nowadays, people know the price of everything and the value of nothing. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. An idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan. Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. Speak when you are angry, and you will make the best speech you will ever regret. The greatest sin is to think yourself weak. Putting things off is the biggest waste of life. Expectation is the root of all heartache. Knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. The deepest sin against the human mind is to believe things without evidence. Do not mind anything that anyone tells you about anyone else. Judge everyone and everything for yourself. Evil people always support each other. That is their chief strength. A liar will not be believed even when he speaks the truth. A man is not finished when he is defeated. He is finished when he quits. To be trusted is a greater compliment than being loved. If we are true to ourselves, we cannot be false to anyone. One beautiful heart is better than 1,000 beautiful faces. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large group. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. All great and precious things are lonely. Associate with people who are likely to improve you. Don't handicap your children by making their lives easy. Some people will never like you because your spirit irritates their demons. If you want to make God laugh, tell him about your plan. Accept no one's definition of your life. Define yourself. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. A room without books is like a body without a soul. It's not things that upset us, but our judgment about things. If you spend too much time thinking about a thing, you'll never get it done. If you feel pain, you're alive. If you feel other people's pain, you're a human being. 3 peoples may keep a secret if 2 of them are dead. No one is hated more than an honest man. Life is a tragedy for those who feel and a comedy for those who think. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Being poor is only romantic in books. The only woman who loves a poor man unconditionally is his mother. A bad system will beat a good person every time.